How's it going, fellow GDIers? All right, this is Anthony Guerrero. I know I had done a webinar, but I couldn't get the software to record. I got the audio to record, but not the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give you a step-by-step walkthrough of how to use the proxy servers in case somebody missed the beginning or missed parts of the webinar. All right, so I actually compiled a list, and I will, I will show you the link here. It is it's a free proxy list. Oh, wrong one. Sorry about that. There we go. All right, and the website is www.proxyforfree.com/list/webproxy1.html. And just bear with me here for a quick moment. I got to break this up into parts. All right, so the next part here, you see this list of our proxy or the free proxies that are available. These are free proxies, so they do have all kinds of different traffic on them. So what we're going to do, we always want to stay within the country of the United States. You can sort it by country, or you can look for ones that are from the United States. So we're just going to go with this first one, tonofproxy.info, and you'll see something pop up like this on all of them. And you're going to type in Craigslist.org, okay? Because you want it to take you to a city. That's what you want it to do. Now, depending on the server load, it could take longer or shorter to get there. Okay, so the very first one brought us to the DC area. Okay, so you're going to go to My Account. If you see this warning screen, this means that you're on a secure connection, but it's not the proxy isn't a secure connection. And at this point, that means that it may be getting flagged by Craigslist. So what I do is I just return to index, and I just go on to the next proxy. So you don't want to use that proxy because that means Craigslist has already been taking a look at it. All right, so we passed up that first one. We're going to check the next one here. It's proxyelix.info. Okay, so we're going to try Craigslist.org. And my personal recommendation is to hit these proxies early in the day. Like, we're talking in the morning, if possible. Okay, so again, this one brings us to the greater Washington, D.C. area. Again, this one is being viewed by Craigslist. So you just kind of want to skip right over that one. And then we're just going to go down a couple. We're going to go to smackproxy.info. Okay. All right, and again, it brought us back into the Washington, D.C. area. Although this one, just for this video's sake, if you see this, always return back to the index. But we're going to continue anyway because I want to go ahead and show you guys about the posting. Okay, so you're going to log in. You're going to log into an account, okay? We're going to log into... Oh, okay. Oh, and one other thing, if it ever does ask you to save a password, always select no on this proxy. You don't want anybody to see, you don't want this proxy to see that type of information and have it stored within them. And then I'm going to touch base on these in this next part I'm doing right here. All right, so after you've logged in, hopefully this is on a phone verified account. This way you won't have to do phone verification. I don't believe that this account was verified. Okay, we're going to try to go ahead and post in the Washington, D.C. area because that's where it's showing it as it's defaulted from. So you then click go. As long as you see this, you are inside of the proxy. If you don't see that, you're not inside of it. Okay, so in the D.C. area, it is $25 to post, so you don't want to be posting in a paid area. All right, so we're going to go at, whoops, wrong button. You want to go to My Account, and then when you click New Posting, it lets you select, what city you want to post it in. And since Lexington, Kentucky is kind of close, we're going to go ahead and go to Lexington. And this is just an example. I mean, you can use, wherever it puts you, you can use that one. So if you were on the webinar, you're going to know what I was talking about. Just try out different proxies to find out that they bring you to different places. All right, so then you put in your title, and I usually do for location Lexington and surrounding areas. And of course I spelled immediately wrong. Okay, there we go. All right, and then I usually put some more stuff, but for the sake of the video, I always hide the email. Compensation varies. All right, and then before I click continue, I'm going to actually start into the next part. All right, so you've got your ad, and then you click continue. Like I said, this might ask for phone verification. Okay, it's not going to. So we're going to review and confirm. You want to make sure it's got all the stuff you want. Actually, it still may ask for verification. Okay, so it's saying further action is required. All right, and then so you're going to log in. You're not going to use the proxy to log into your email address, okay? You are going to log in with something totally different. Do not log in to the proxy with your login information, okay? Otherwise, you're basically sending them your email login. So you just open up a new tab, new browser, whatever you got to open, and just do it like that, okay? So you log in. Like I said, this account does have a few flagged. I mean, I'll be surprised if this one actually sticks, but there's a chance that it might. Okay, so you don't click on the link. You're going to copy. Okay. You're going to copy the whole thing. Right-click on it, copy. And then you're going to go up here, right into where it says URL here, not on your normal address bar, in the proxy's URL. You can right-click and click paste, but you're then going to press go. And depending on how busy the server is, or the proxy is, that'll depend. Okay, so it is going to ask for phone verification. So what we're going to do, I'm going to verify it at my house. So all right, and then we're going to go into the next part. Okay, so I did my phone verification, and I used my verification code. So you then submit your verification code, and look, it shows that it's live. Now, the thing with the proxy is it's going to ask you for that phone verification, if you're wherever you sign it up from. And because I had originally signed that account up, in a totally different place and then posted it to Lexington, that's why it asked for the phone verification. But like I said, I mean, if this ad sticks, I will truly be surprised. And I just noticed that I forgot a D in my posting title, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit it. Okay, CSR needed, then continue. All right, and that's pretty much the gist of it. Okay, so then after you do that, sometimes you're going to find proxies like the first ones we found, they aren't going to direct you the right way. So if it's in a non-secured way, you're just going to want to go to a different server. Okay. And you always want to stay, like I said, within the United States, because if you're posting from the U.S., you want to come from a U.S. IP address. But ultimately, the best way around this is using a paid private proxy, because it's unique to you and there won't be any other traffic on it. Less of a chance of it getting ghosted. I mean, that post could still get ghosted, and since that account does have some other flagged ones on it, it probably will get ghosted. So that's one thing to bear in mind. Okay, you always want to try to get at it early in the morning. I try to get at it from 7 in the morning till about 10:30 in the morning. There's least amounts of traffic on these proxies, and these proxies update every 15 minutes. They refresh. So what you'll want to do, and these always change on a daily basis. So one day We see smackproxy.info, but tomorrow we might not see smackproxy.info. It might no longer exist. It might be something else. And there's new free proxies popping up every day. So keep that in mind, okay? They pop up every day, and you can always get this list from here. But remember, these are free and they are public. Anybody can get onto them to browse the internet anonymously. So if you missed the webinar, you missed a lot of information, and I am sorry, but the video didn't play through on the audio recording. So I know John asked me if I would come on to some of the other webinars with him, and we can further talk about using proxies, which is great, because if you can work the proxies the right way, you can get all of your ads to stick. It's all about being careful and watching how you post. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and thanks for watching. And one step at a time, we are beating the odds. We are beating the Craigslist posting limit. Again, I'm Anthony Guerrero, and if you have any questions, you can send me a message in our amazing GDI group or anything of that nature. So I hope that this helps you out, and I hope to see all of your ads sticking on Craigslist, within the next 24 hours. See you then. Bye-bye.